Good day. Welcome back to my channel. So in our series on the Gunas, we'll be talking today about Tamas. So just as a reminder, and I will put the previous video of the Guna Rajas in the description box. We know that gunas are qualities or attributes that include energetic forces, forming or making up the universe, making up all that is. So the gunas are nature's three key forces. So they involve the qualities of nature. They are the three basic actions of karma yoga, which is the yoga of action. And so in the previous video, we talked about rajas. So today we're going to be talking about tamas, or downward energy. So this energy, when we are using it for assessment in yoga therapy, when we are maybe perhaps doing a workshop or completing a workshop around chakras, like doing chakra work or energy work, we can also bring in the gunas to that, because tamas is this downward energy. Tamas is a releasing type of energy. It is about foundation. It is about shadow, and you can do shadow work here. It's about chaos. It's about avoiding action altogether. So as you can see, it's at the opposite end of the spectrum, really, of rajas. And so Tamas gets a bad rap. Tamas is really about stability, but it can be, or it can devolve into chaos or avoidance. So people focus on it and immediately they think in the yoga space, oh, this is going to be lethargy, stagnation. The energetic vibration of tamas, however, is a focused stabilization. So it can be seen, if we're looking at it from a balanced perspective, as the exhalation that steadies, that calms the body and calms the mind. Tamas also means matter, so that can be a focus for any object or thing that is solid. So like a table, a bike, the laptop I'm working on right now. In nature, avoidance, if you have tamas in an avoidance way or stagnation way, what's going to happen? Well, it's going to destroy plant matter, because you can't avoid plants. You got to water, you got to nurture the plant, but it'll destroy it. And then if we're looking at it from a balanced perspective, this destruction can be reabsorbed into the earth, composted, and energize new life. So in a different way. So in your body, if you're working with tamas in your body and your yoga practice, this energy, this tamasic energy, is prevalent in the muscles, in the bones, in the fascia, in the flesh. So in an asana practice, in a posture practice, this will ground you, particularly if you're in a standing posture, like mountain, grounding from the feet. If you're in your squat, you can ground from the feet. And this will also help you balance. So if you're into a warrior 3 or tree, grounding through your feet, using tamas energy can help you balance. In the mind, this tamasic energy is dominant when you feel depressed, when there's a heavy emotional burden, when it's hard to get out of bed. That's that tamasic energy, that's making you feel stagnant, maybe stay in the bed, So when that tamas energy is around, it's when it's prevalent, you aren't able to be enthusiastic or have energy or higher energy for anything, for your practice. And this is where people kind of fall away from their yoga practice. You might be obsessing over, or really thinking about, worrying about, I'll say, a relationship or friendship, being hard on yourself for the choices that you've made. So that's tamas, and that's the tamasic energy. So How can we balance, Tamas? We can bring Rajasic energy in. So here's where the balance comes. So we can shake our hands vigorously to get unstuck immediately. We can do some energizing breath work like Kapalabhati, which is the skull shining breath. It's called the skull shining breath, which you alternate short, hard exhalations with a slightly longer passive inhalations. You can do kind of a swift, I won't say completely fast, but kind of a swift couple of rounds of sun salutations or Surya Namaskar, sun salutations. And looking at meditation differently. So if we're trying to get tamasic energy in a meditation, you might want to do some chanting in your meditation. You might want to do a walking meditation, which is really good to lift the energy, but also to lift and focus your mood. So if you are experiencing that depression, if you are experiencing any samskaras around the choices you've made, whether it relates to friendships or relationships, a walking meditation can really help to lift the mood. Ayurvedic practitioners suggest staying away from tamasic foods. That includes meat, garlic, onions, breads, carbs, anything that's going to kind of slow down your digestive process, and really eating raw fruits and vegetables and other plant-based products that are minimally prepared. So that's how you can balance that. So we're talking about how you can balance through the food, how you can balance through movement. You don't have to necessarily go to a gym and do any rigorous exercise, but a nice walking, chanting meditation can help with a focus. So the chanting is focusing, but the chanting is also vibration. It's an energetic vibration. The walking mindfully is an energetic vibration. And so what we're trying to do is really balance out this energy of lethargy and stagnation. It's a slower energy. It can be seen as negative, but it's just a slower energy. So if we're in this depressive mode, we can slowly come out of that by using chanting, using asana, that's more heat generating, and using meditation that's more concerted and focused. So I hope that helps you all understand the gunas of Tamas. And yes, if you have any questions, please put them down in the comment box below. I appreciate all of you for looking and watching my content here. Thank you and have a blessed day.